Welcome back to DXP Crypto, guys. I've got a fantastic project to talk about today and an opportunity to get in really early into this. So if that sounds like it's something you want to look into, smash a like and let's jump onto this one. So I couldn't really wait when I had the opportunity to look at this, and something that the team have developed, which is absolutely quite unique, is something called the Grokverse. Now, before I go into it, the last time I bought you a node sale was Galaxis, right? And the other one was Zap. Galaxis has just been announced on Bybit, right? So these are quality projects, and I think you should be able to take advantage, especially when you know or when you find out what this project is all about. So if that sounds interesting, let's continue with it. So this is a brand new project that combines AI, deep-in, proof of work, mining. So it's absolutely unique, and I think when you see the price of these licenses that I'm actually telling you to try and grab, because this is such an early opportunity, you'll understand why. All right. So the Grokverse is something that the team have developed, and Navy AI. I'll just get you through the introduction first. So let's have a look at what Navy AI is. So we all know that hosting LLMs or language learning models is quite expensive. So what these guys at Navy have done is they've figured out that in order for this to be democratized and made relevant, or basically to try and make it available for as many people as possible, they've come up with a unique language model using something called the Grokverse and Grok AI to develop that. Now, they do have some significant partnerships. I think some of the people behind this are behind IONET, or they have some kind of a exclusive, I don't know, some kind of a partnership. But that's really bullish, because this project at the moment, when you go through their socials, the first blockchain layer on Solana for AI models training and self-learning by Navy Labs, right? Navy Labs is not messing about. Navy Labs is bringing something to Solana that we've all been complaining about, which is Solana right now has a lot of, well, there's no notable AI or deep-in projects on Solana that I can think of that are super duper, except those small scamming projects. So this is one of the reasons why I'm absolutely delighted to have this opportunity to own a node, and I'll show you how to own a node license for passive income. All right. So let's continue. The world's first AI IDE optimized for blockchain. And this is, I think, the development coding language that they've come up with. So basically, what is Navy AI? So what they want to do is virtual access to decentralized artificial intelligence models facilitated through decentralized network of computing resources. Now think of GPUs, right? So this is kind of merging that GPU world and AI world in an even better, more cheaper way. And you can see here, their vision is to harness the blockchain technology and democratize AI access, thereby ensuring widespread accessibility, fostering unbiased innovation in the field. And that's really good, because what they've done is they've done an entire research paper before, obviously, before the TGE and before the project even launched. So they've come up with something called the Grokverse. I really like when projects try to pioneer, right? And what they want to do here is they're building AI from scratch. So building AI from scratch needs a lot of resources and expertise, because obviously language learning models and repetition and costs that are prohibitive. And what these guys do is, so that's why even big AI projects in crypto might struggle. I'm talking about cost inhibiting accessibility by projects like Bitensor Tau. We know Bitensor Tau is so expensive, and you will see why these guys are doing this. Now, that's why even big projects in crypto struggle to keep up with the likes of ChatGPT and Claude. These models dominate because they are closed source, not open source, not decentralized, making it hard for others to collaborate or innovate. So it's all in-house. But there's a better way to do this, and open source models like Grok is is basically a good way to do this. Now, I love the fact that they're going to leverage Grok. Grok has been performing really well recently. So this could be, again, all bullish all round. Now, the dynamic landscape of these AI models emerges in a bold initiative. And obviously, they go through training through decentralized GPU infrastructure. The mission is clear: to democratize access to GPUs and make AI training affordable, harnessing the power of the decentralized networks. So then they go on talk about Elon here. This is why, so the selection of AI model that is not only embodying the principles of openness, but accessibility. And this is why they chose, after careful consideration, we chose Grok as our flagship AI model. And obviously they've got then they talk about Elon Musk and so on and so on. So it's nice to see that obviously these guys will be using Grok. That's also bullish for Grok. See, there's multiple things going on here, but you can actually look at the whole thing. You might be excited to know a couple of things here. So they do talk about why them, and you've got the AI models here. You've got consumer layer, and then you've got user layers and data layers. It might be a bit technical, but you can actually see what the initiative is and what they're planning to do. And by the way, guys, just while I circle back to that, there are notable kind of cryptoverse people that are following this account. People like Braver Crypto, because he's a pretty good gem hunter here, and of course the gem detector. But that's not the only reason why you need to invest into this. The reason why you need to invest is because I believe there's money to be made from here. All right. So data. So phase one is all done, right? So they've already done this, and as a result, they've already done a research paper about phase one. Okay, that's all completed a while back. Phase two is now kind of they've got the test launch. Plenty of these are happening, but most excitingly, the token launch has not happened yet, and it's planned for the near future. All right, and then we look into tokenomics, and you've got token distribution that is geared towards mining. All right. And then you've got treasury, public sale, seed, contributors, and liquidity. Now, 4 billion of these tokens out of the 10 billion will be for mining rewards. That's pretty good because you got to put the work in. Treasury takes 1.3 billion or 10%, and that will be 10% at TGE and 11 months cliff, which is not bad at all. And then you got public sale, which is 2 billion and 100% at TGE. And of course, seed will be 20% at TGE, 80% after 1 year. And then you've got the contributors, which is 1 billion, 3 months cliff, 2-year linear vesting. And then of course, liquidity, 700 million at TGE. Very, very good. Now, that's nice. In my opinion, let's say the token launches in a month or 2 or 3 months or whatever, then you can actually see where in the bull market that falls into. So you can actually estimate what your what your strategy is. But the emission and there's staking, and the token utility is quite important here as well. So there's staking, and of course they've got rewards here in the eNavy token, and of course the staking lockout period will be about, I believe, 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. So that's fantastic. But unstaked Navy incurs a 30-day lock period. Vesting eNavy rewards can be vested into Navy over 60 days to 1 year period with linear vesting. That's also cool. Now, of course, they've got a burn-in mechanism as well, and that's also quite decent. And of course, they've got a test net that's happening. You've got the GPU program, how the process works. It's all well thought after. One of the best I've seen so far in the entire GPU AI space. So this thing is big, and I think it's going to be even bigger because it will be covered more. And where do we see our opportunity? So before the token launch, what the team have done is they are giving away licenses for cheap. Now, these are not owning the same as nodes. These are owning node licenses. Okay. Now, if you look at this, so this is Aether, right? It's going to cost you $6,000 to own one of these nodes. pretty much the node sale still going on. If you want to put 1.8 ETH, that's nearly $5,000-$6,000. All right. What these guys have done is with these license, the ability to purchase these is much more affordable, much more affordable. And the way you do that is you come over to here. You can actually purchase it. And by the way, the token will be on Solana, Arbitrum. There's going to be multiple different networks for this. All right. So what you got to do is, you know, let's say, for example, let's go to Matic, because I can actually buy this through MetaMask. Right. So we'll go to Matic. Let's say, for example, it's going to cost me maybe $300. I can just quite simply put how much $300 is over here. It's so cheap, guys. It's absolutely nothing. And once you come here and you see that we're quite early in our, so these are the prices in Sol, and it's about, I think we're so early here, it would be around, yeah, it would be around, I believe, maybe here. Yeah, it's super. I mean, the ETH price would be so cheap. It's, what is it, about $130. Sorry, to $300. So all you got to do is you got to be able to come over to sorry, let me just come over to, where was I? License. Yep. So you got to come over here. You need to now go and use this code that says it's Navy AI. I'll link it into the description. But you just literally put the number of nodes you want, and it says here 420 Matic per license, and you just confirm. Takes you to MetaMask. There was an error here, so am I in the right network? So let's go reject this for a minute. Let's come over here. And yeah, let's go to Matic. So you've got some money in Matic. And let's confirm. We should be able to get this on the, there was an error loading your estimated fees. Let's see if we can confirm this. Right. So after that, I think nothing happens here. But if I go back to my, there you go. So my transaction has gone through. There you go. There's my transaction ID. I'm done and dusted. I am now the official owner of a Navy AI node or license. All right. And you can then also check the dashboard, right? You got your dashboard. There you go. You're running this node and you can see I have already earned, while I was doing this video, I've already earned my rewards, and I'm going to continue to do that. And maybe I'll get 5 or 6 of these, maybe 10 of these nodes, but that's all you need. And in order to get this, I'm just going to put down a referral link for you in the description. Go and grab some, and happy hunting, guys. All right. Let me know if you have any questions about this project. The rewards are fantastic. I think just knowing that the capacity of these to be different in terms of other AI deep in projects, and B, when you look at the partnerships, when you look at the people that are following them on Twitter, and when you actually see the cost of nodes, don't come back to me when this thing is about $3,000-$4,000. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.